Good morning. Looking at the US markets on Friday, we did see the markets closing stronger, but when you had a look at the breakdown, even though we had the S&P 500 hitting a 4-month high, it was only up around 4 points at the end of trade, and the Nasdaq up by 2. But the best performing area was the Dow, up by nearly 100 points at the end of the trading session, despite weakness coming through in the banks. Even though we had some good results coming through in their earnings season, still concerns about future growth. And if we have a look what happened in the technology sector, we had the likes of Amazon, Facebook, Microsoft all hitting fresh new record highs. But unfortunately, in the software space, we did see some pressure once again coming into Cisco and Juniper. The major concern, there's a lot of talk that Amazon could be coming into this market. So we saw Amazon moving higher, where we had the likes of Cisco down around 4% and Broadcom falling also after their announcement on a takeover earlier in the week, still putting pressure on the share price. And the earnings season in full swing in the US on Friday, with results coming through from the likes of Citigroup, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo. We did see that Citigroup, look, their revenue missed market expectations, even though they saw a good lift in revenue. They had also seen that there was a lot of revenue being driven by the lower taxes and provisions that came through from Treasury. But we did see that JP Morgan Chase, even with better than expected results, still saw their share price coming under pressure. They have seen their market revenue growing by 13%. They've been able to see some new client interactions coming in on their platform because they have moved a lot of their software over to new mobile-based solutions, which is helping them gain market share. If we have a look at the commodity markets, we did see that gold price moved slightly weaker, down around $5 an ounce to 1,241 US an ounce, while the oil price slightly stronger at 70.58 US a barrel. Still a lot of concern about future growth in that oil and energy markets. We know that we still have a strike at the moment in Norway, which is one of the largest producers. Now, if we have a look at other news stories, of course, it's going to be a big week because we do have a lot of data coming out from China today. And we also have the meeting of Putin and Trump in Helsinki, which is currently underway. We're not expecting too much reaction coming through there, but we are expecting the Aussie market to start a little bit weaker, down around 7 points. Looking at the GDP numbers coming through from China today, now we are expecting to see a little bit of a pullback, holding around 6.7%, but we know that this is managed growth in China at the moment. They are looking after prosperity and future growth rather than just looking for big numbers every time they report. And we are expecting to see also results coming through in their retail sales for the June quarter and investment and also production numbers. Looking at the Aussie dollar at the moment, well, in the morning session, holding around that 74.13 US cent mark.